Marlon.
I don't use the R's at all. Marlon.
Marlon.
All right, we get going.
Correct.
So Marlon. So actor, comedian, writer, producer. When are we gonna add director to your repertoire?
I don't know. I'm not in a rush. Um, it's just I do a lot.
Yeah.
As a producer, I guess I direct the director in a way, right? So I always feel like my vision's being taken care of, and I usually work with directors, especially on movies that I produce and that I write. I work with directors that I trust with my vision, who know me very well. But I don't know. I've been talking to my producing partner. I'm thinking, and it's been a topic of discussion lately. I never thought about it, but I think on this new project, I'm like, maybe I'll direct this.
So you're on the cusp, maybe.
Huh?
You're on the cusp, maybe. Getting there.
Yeah, I see the vision. I know what I would know what to do. It's just that I want to make sure I give it the appropriate time. When you're directing, that's what you're doing. You're directing. Right? I write, I produce, I act, I do movies, I do stand up every weekend. I'm putting together specials. I'm doing so much. It's hard for me to sit still and just direct. And if I did direct, I'd make it a lot quicker of a process because I would have my editor on set cutting stuff together. I like to see it together. What am I missing? Let's go back in. Let's go get it while we got this set.
Yeah. So you grew up in New York. You have nine siblings, correct?
Yes, and I'm a Yankee fan, and don't you dare put Boston.
I just assumed
so
that.
Just because you guys found that better batch of steroids, it doesn't mean you're better than us.
I would never think that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Manny Ramirez and Big Papi found that good batch of steroids. Oh, it's good.
Listen, I wrote one of Roger Clemens' books, so I know all the dirt on all the Yankees, so don't worry about it.
Wait, what football team?
I wrote Brian McNamee's book. You remember Brian, right? You remember Brian McNamee's trainer?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I wrote Brian's book. It never came out, but I got all the dirt. We could talk about that.
All right. Well, you could tell me about it because I believe Roger Clemens played for Boston, too. So I think there's some dirt in there.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of dirt there.
What football?
I still got the tapes, but don't tell anyone.
Oh, God.
No, it'll blow your mind, for real. But anyway, nine siblings. I was going to ask, does that give you like a competitive edge in a sense, always scratching and clawing to get what you want with 9 other people in front of you? I would imagine it was a lot of roughhousing going on with you and the boys and stuff.
It's not a competitive edge against them. Like my family, those are my allies. They're not my enemies.
Okay, yeah.
Even people in comedy, I don't have like no enemies and nobody I'm trying to be better than. I'm just trying to be the best Marlon I can. And I know that my brothers taught me it's all about work. It's all about becoming an unstoppable force of nature. And so I work feverishly at my craft because I want to be nice at this. Like I really want to be one of the best Marlon I could be. I look at my skill set and what I'll be able to accomplish. I can do sketch, I can do sitcom, I can do drama, I can do characters, I've played a little person, I've played a white woman, I've played a junkie.
The white chick.
I've done everything. What is it that I haven't done that I could do it all? And that's what I keep working my craft. Now I do stand up. And I just work my craft real hard, and I'm getting really, really good at this.
So, anyone in your family or outside your family, is there one person you consider like who influenced you the most, or someone you consider like a hero or a mentor?
I think all of them, right?
Yeah.
Especially the ones in the industry. You know, I think Kim is a masterful actress, and I watch her direct now, and she's really good and really works well with our actors. And my brother Damon for his stand-up and his artistry. Like when it came to stand-up, Damon was a beast. Yeah. Keenan for being a visionary, and Sean for being the underdog that just kept working himself into greatness.
Yeah, you guys have great chemistry, you and Sean, for sure.
Yeah, we do.
When I think of those scary movies, I'm a weak person when it comes to laughing, but you guys make it easy. Like I laugh at
Well, you're gonna enjoy the sixth scary movie because that's what me and my brothers are doing that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
But
That comes out in
speaking of that,
June?
go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Emily.
Is that June that comes out?
June next year,
Oh, 26?
so 2026.
Wow, okay.
Got to make it first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's that, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna direct on that?
That's the one I've been chewing on, maybe, but I don't know. You know, I want to make sure, I put in the right time.
Yeah, right.
You know, I got a movie coming out September, him, and I'm gonna have to go on a promo tour for that. You know, I'm just being respectful to. So I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna do it for the ego. I want to do it because I could be respectful to that project and make sure it rocks. But I have a vision for it. I see it.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. But so any of your movies from day one, were there any scenes you had a hard time getting through because they were so ridiculously funny?
I would say a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't break. I don't break.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh shit.
no, I don't waste tape. I don't break. Same with Sean. Sean, if you watch White Chicks at the beginning when we're playing the bodega scene, and I get up on the counter, I'm like, Jesus! And I start talking to the candle, Santa Maria candle, and talking to God. If you look at Sean, he's biting his cigar because he wants to laugh. So he's holding in a laugh that whole time. I try to break Sean when we do scenes together. That's always been the purpose. But Sean has learned to laugh in character instead of just trying to fight it. Sometimes he'll just laugh and it seems like ridiculous and use it and keep it moving.
Oh
But
yeah,
we don't break. It's rude to your other characters when they're doing something really funny. That's what I call insecure. If it's that great, we want to make sure we don't mess it up.
Yeah.
People that break hate the fact that you did something great, and they don't want it to go on tape. So that's a form of hate.
Wow, I never
break.
thought of that angle. That's incredible.
I don't
never
break.
thought of that.
Look at Living Color when Damon and David would make each other laugh. They still stayed in the scene, and that was the fun of the scene. It's like watching Harvey Korman and Tim Conway on Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
The goal is to make each other laugh. If I make the person in the scene laugh, I make them watch me, I know the audience is going to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I know it feels like back in the 90s you kind of hit the ground running, but is there any movie or role that you consider was like your breakout role?
It's funny, my first role was my breakout role. More Money.
Yeah, it feels like you kind of just hit, like I said.
I came out the gate swinging. Wow, yeah. I didn't know it was going to be. I didn't know Seymour was going to be that good. Like, you know, and then it's funny. Damon and Keenan had 20 years to develop as artists before they actually made it. Me and Sean instantly were famous. And so it took us a while to get good. Like we had all these expectations on us. And we're like, we're two kids. Like Damon and them was like 30 and 40, 30-something, 40-something years old when they made it. Give me a minute. And, you know, but so we got thrown in that fire pan. So we had to step up. And I think our hunger to be good and to catch up, you know, hit me and Sean early. So we started doing prolific things at young ages. We created our own TV show when we was like 22 and 23 years old. We wrote Don't Be a Menace when we was like 21. You know, scary movie we created when we was like 27, 28. You know?
Yeah.
We were monsters.
I admit, I mean, one of my favorite movies that you were in was The Rise of Cobra. Not even like a comedy, but that was a great movie.
Oh, you're talking about G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Stephen Summers did a good job with that. It was like a dope action film for kids.
Yeah.
It was like a good family-friendly action film.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And then
superhero-ish.
Yeah, and then they did the second one. It was like, let's kill the Wayans. Let's kill that fun cast and start over with The Rock. I was like, what in the world? What happened to us? Was we in a submarine accident? Was we hit by missiles? Like it was just like, no, bye ripcord.
It's unpredictable, right?
They pulled the ripcord on ripcord. That's Hollywood. And I would get mad, but I don't. That's why I just try and create things that you can't take from me. They try to do Scary Movie without us. It wasn't the same. I can't wait to get back and remind people the formula that we put together, and they taste that, watch that movie, and be like, that's the Scary Movie I'm talking about.
Oh,
Is the
sorry.
cast all set for that?
Not yet. I know me and my brothers are coming back. Now I'm writing it right now, and of course I'm trying to bring the band back together. We love Anna, love Regina, and it'd be great to work with them again.
Yeah, it was great chemistry. You could tell. That's what made those movies so good. Is there an actor or an actress out there in the world that you haven't worked with that you would kill to work with?
I'll probably say Denzel.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Because I just think he's that great.
Yeah.
And I would love that challenge him, Sam Jackson, all the GOATs. I want to start working with them because that's going to sharpen my tool,
Yeah.
They're titanium, and that they'll do something different to the sword that I am, and I know I'll step up even in unimaginable ways. I always do the work. I mimic their work ethic, right? So I always do the work. So I would come to set prepared, and we just go to war every scene and bring the best out of each other.
So how about growing up then? Was there an actor that you tried to emulate, or comedian, or?
No, I never wanted to be like nobody.
Yep.
I always wanted to be like me. I have my own point of view. I grew up in a house with 5 people that were doing it, and I didn't want to be like them. I like things about them. I like different skill sets. I like the way Jim Carrey is unapologetic and unafraid to bend his body up and be broad. I love the way Robin Williams is scatterbrained. I love and it's ADHD, and when it comes to comedy, and he goes anywhere and takes you everywhere. I like, I like the storytelling of Richard Pryor and the truth telling of Pryor and the way he does his voices and the fact that he can be social political and really funny and insightful, but personal at the same time. I love Eddie Murphy and the fact that he could do characters and monologues and and tell you stories about his family and paint that picture. There's so many different things that I appreciate from all artists, but I don't want to be like none of them. I just I like the skill set, and I add that part to my repertoire, but I don't want to mimic and do them. I want to do me.
Yeah, I love that. So when you kicked off your comedy career came a little bit later, or do I have that right?
Yeah, I started stand up when I was 39. And
Wait, what about I watched the Chris Rock one last night. Your show that talked about him getting Rib Man.
Yeah, that's
Is that
all true.
Right?
Yeah, all true. And I did stand up when I was like 16 until I was like 19. I did about 60 times. I was already scared of it because my brothers, when you do comedy, it's like everybody in your house, you tell jokes about your childhood and how you was raised. By the time I came along, I had 5 people telling those stories already. So I was like, how do I fit in? And so, it's already hard for an up-and-coming comedian. So I'm doing it at the Laugh Factory, and I get heckled by Chris Rock for like 7 minutes. He just roasts me. And I quit stand-up for 20 years after that.
Wow.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's why I say, God loves me, because when he heckled me, I cried. And I went home and I was like, God was like, no, vengeance is mine. And on March 27, 2022 at approximately 7:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's West Coast, which is 10:32 p.m. Eastern, when Chris Rock cracked a joke on Jada and Will Smith got up and slapped the hell out of Chris Rock. And people are like, why did Chris get slapped by Will? Had nothing to do with Will, nothing to do with Jada, nothing to do with Chris.
Really?
God loves me. God slapped him.
He slapped him.
That's fantastic.
He slapped him so hard, I did a special about it.
That was awesome.
What's your upcoming tour that you're going to be in Boston in a little bit over a month? So what's the theme of this tour?
Wild Child, right?
Yeah, but what's the theme? We just watched Good Grief. It was good. It was great.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I like to talk about like me. I start off talking about everybody because I'm an equal opportunity offender, but I throw myself under a bus, laugh at my expense. Because if you could laugh at things that hurt me or things that I've done, my mess ups, I'm pretty sure somewhere in your life that those things that I went through will resonate with you as the audience member. And I feel like we live in such a sensitive time. And I just want people to laugh again. I think we had it the best in the 70s and the 80s,
Yeah.
and the 90s.
Oh my God.
And when
100%.
social media came along, all we did was get so divided. I remember I grew up in the projects in New York City, and I remember we had such diversity. And we cracked jokes about each other's race. That's all we did. We cracked jokes about each other's size. You know, white people, black people, Hispanic people, we all lived amongst each other, talking nonsense all day long. You would go, what kind of friendship is this? But you let somebody else from another neighborhood come to your block, and you watch how every black, Hispanic, and white boy would all gather together and have each other's back as a family. That's when times was good and we wasn't this sensitive. We said it to your face. Nowadays, people talk nonsense online. I know those aren't real people on X, and those aren't real people. Because you wouldn't say that. If though you're not real, say that to my face. And if you say it to my face, I could be your friend because I know you're real. And I know you really feel that. Social media is a bunch of bots from other countries trying to cause havoc and separation in our country. And I think we're all sheep and stupid and we're letting it happen. So get off social media, get back to socializing.
100%. Sounds like you're talking about Boston. I feel like that's a lot of how Boston is, you know, like.
I think that's the world.
Yeah. I mean, the diversity part, how we all kind of like ragged on each other as kids and all grew up with all different kinds of cultures.
Boston, New York. That's why Boston and New York hate each other. We're the same people. Bostonians, New York, Philly, we're all the same people, just in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
We're loud, we're rowdy, we talk nonsense to whatever we say, whatever's on our mind. That's why we fight so much.
Yeah. That's the truth.
And I love y'all for that.
Yeah.
That's respect from
We love
a
you
New
too.
Yorker.
Me too. Boston people secretly love people. They just-
It's refreshing to hear, really, someone else, you know, substantiate that.
Absolutely.
What was I going to say? Oh, so you got a brush with DC, right? DC Comics, sorry. Batman, Robin.
Oh, yeah. I was almost Robin.
Yeah, you're almost Robin. And you got, even in 2021, I think you did the likeness, right? His voice?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope. That was my own, it's funny. I think I got paid $100,000 to do that movie, and they wrote me out.
Yeah.
And I cried. But that wasn't my time. If I had did that movie, I wouldn't have done all the things that I've done. Accomplished all the things that I accomplished. Let God write your story and be grateful. One door closes, 1,000 others open.
Yeah.
I don't regret that at all. I've written me a wonderful career. And one day I'll write my own superhero movie. How about that?
Oh, I was going to say, any ambition to dive right into? Yeah, okay, I love that. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna write my own. I'm gonna sit there and wait on DC and Marvel. They ain't cast me yet, so I'll write my own.
What superhero power would you have?
I would have loved to have done The Mask or Plastic Man, but those are two superheroes I would do. If I had a superpower as a human being, I have to be the power to be immortal and make the people I love or liked immortal too.
Oh, that's a good one. Power to give immortalness.
Yeah. Everybody else could die.
Get rid of all the losers.
Get your punk ass out of here.
Take care of people.
But I can't kill them. I'll outlive you.
Yeah, outlive them.
I love it. Also, do you guys have anything else? I know that Amanda has something about white chicks, or no?
Oh no, I just wanted to tell. This is not an interview question. I just wanted to tell you, in Wokish, when you talked about the Panda song, that song's freaking ridiculous. I played it for my niece. She's 3 years old. Ever since she was a baby, she loved it probably because of the weird noises or whatever.
Panda.
She loves it. This kid's now 3 years old. She's like, "Can you play me the Panda song?" And I'm like, "Please don't go to school and tell people that your aunt is making you play this
That's
song."
crazy. You play that song for that baby.
I
You
love
jumped in that
song.
child.
Oh, she was dancing. She had fat
It's-
rolls and everything. She was like,
Bro, there's so many better songs for you to play for that child.
I know.
Amanda's the cool auntie, though.
Yeah, she's the auntie,
I
right?
don't know. She's playing in Panda. I don't know.
How
I
cool
think she
that
thinks it's my song because she calls me Auntie Panda.
Okay, you can play
Yeah.
that song then. Panda,
Yeah.
panda, panda, panda.
is.
I was laughing. And then you went through your whole bit. I was like, this song's so inappropriate. I don't know why I played this for my niece.
I said
Anyway,
it sounded like
that's all I wanted.
someone's when he goes, yeah, I said it sounded like someone snatched
Yeah.
some ass hairs, glued, waxed your asshole. That's the noise you make, the sound you make.
Teaching your 3-year-old niece about asshole waxing.
Yeah,
This conversation needed to happen.
she's a good auntie.
Yeah, she's gonna
Auntie of the year.
Yeah.
it's good to hear.
Number one auntie. So we're excited to have you on the cover of InBoston Magazine and
Oh, nice.
your story inside, and we can't wait till you're coming in on March 6th, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, for the 7th
go-
show. And then
I'm gonna-
have you performed at Lynn Auditorium before?
I don't know.
I know you did the Wilbur Theater and
I've done
probably
Wilbur
haven't.
a
Yeah.
bunch of times. I don't know. I've never done it, but I
Yeah.
may be. I don't know. I
and
just
it's like outside of Boston.
oh, it's
little
far.
No, not too far. It's just kind of like
They call it Lynn,
Not-
the city of sin.
the Lynn, the city of sin. That's what they call it.
Now I'm scared.
Oh,
You should be.
A
No,
lot
I'm
of
Is it
kidding.
more
I'm
sinful
kidding.
than is it more sinful than Roxbury?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, definitely. We'll
It's all
see.
good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to ask
would-
really quick. Oh, sorry, Anne Marie, I didn't cut you off today.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
But you have a cigar line, right?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm a big cigar guy. Tell me how to get them.
Liga Tridente. You can actually order them online from Fox Cigars.
Fox?
Fox Cigars. They're in Arizona, but they actually ship them. But you should check them out. They're really good. I have a Habano, a Maduro, and another the premium blend, which is our Yazake. They're really great. I mean, I wouldn't stand behind something that was bad. These brothers roll some wonderful cigars. I was just at a cigar bar last night, a lounge. You know, when I go to different cities, I find a great cigar lounge.
Yeah.
And I usually, sit there with my sticks, and the owner, they bought like 8 boxes last night, and they fly off shelves. And when I'm there, people are smoking them like, yo, this is a good ass stick. Because, some cigar smokers, we are very snobby. You know what I mean? Like we all think we know it all.
It is a
Taste it,
fraternity,
look
isn't
at it. It really is. But I like
It
it.
is.
I used to like clubs, but I'm a 52-year-old grown ass man, and I'd much rather have a sit down and in a cigar lounge with some people that are, just chill, just want to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot less desperate of an environment than a club. I don't want to be in a club chasing girls, and I just want to have a nice intellectual conversation, smoke my cigar, drink my whiskey, and meet some cool people.
Yeah, there's a
Hopefully
great
if
one
you're
in
early
Charleston.
maybe if you come in early on the 6th, we could set that up for you and we have some great places here in Boston.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
There's
that'll be
a
great.
nice, real quiet lounge downstairs, cigar bar, good food.
Cigar bar.
I go all the time, so I love it. It's so perfect.
Where's it at?
In
North
Charlestown.
End.
So it's Boston. It's right there.
Oh,
Okay.
you're talking about different. I was thinking of the one in the North End, Mark.
No. That's too.
I
no.
like-
Wow, are you from there now? From Boston?
What's that?
Is she from Boston?
Amanda,
I'm from outside of Boston. Yeah.
I heard because you said North End and
Yeah.
you used the R.
yeah, we say the
I
North
heard
End.
Y'all say nothing.
The
I
North
worked
End.
so hard not to have an
Nothing. You said North End. I was like, whoa.
I'm from the
What's that?
suburbs.
Well, all our friends in the North End
I'm
would
in
want
North
you there.
Carolina. I got a North
The
Carolina
nothing.
accent. I'm all
There you
messed
go.
up.
Yeah, she's proper.
It's all good.
She's proper.
But yeah, we could do a cigar bar.
Yes,
I'm
there's
down.
one in like the Italian set. Mark, we'll set you up with all of them. But there's one
Yeah.
like a restaurant we know. They have a lot of like the Celtics come in or whatever. I know you're probably not a Boston basketball fan, but
I don't hate them.
okay.
Like
So,
Tatum and
I
Jalen.
I
Yeah,
I
those
hate
girls.
I hate the Lakers.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually kind of hate basketball right now.
Yeah. It's
I
changed, right?
I miss when they hated each other. I don't like that they're all friends. I miss when they used to grab
Oh.
Jordan out the sky and scratch his face.
Yeah.
I miss when Robert Parrish punched
Yeah.
somebody else in the face. I miss when Larry Bird would get into a fight when he talked nonsense the whole time. These guys are friends making a bunch of money. It's a glorified pickup game. Not to hate on the game, but
I know.
I like competitive sports. I'm actually liking the WNBA more because they
Yeah.
hungry. Oh, they only make $1 a game. And those girls, they fight and bite, scratch to the end.
They do, I know, yeah. And no one complained back in the day. Jordan used to get destroyed going to the hoop.
He had
Didn't
scratches on his neck, but that was the game. Now they scored 167 points in a
Yeah.
game.
Three-pointer,
Like it's an
three-pointer.
all-star game. Is anybody doing any defense at all?
Because no one's going to the hoop. There's no art to it anymore. There's no art form.
No.
well,
You know?
No. They got to put the hand check back in. They got to let people get hard fouled again. You know, you're making good money. If you break something, hey,
Yeah,
tough.
no shit.
You could get it fixed.
Yeah.
You could buy a new leg.
hey, they could. Well, we'll have Anne Marie set you up with some of these places we're talking about, and they're both of the cigar bars, whatever. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Cigars are
definitely.
wait,
All right, let's do
I
it.
don't think that anyone heard me. What's your football team in New York that you like?
I like the Steelers.
Oh,
Not the New England Patriots.
what a shocker!
Damn, Mary, what are you doing? Why are you poking?
I'm just kidding.
I'm tired of
I don't even watch football.
I'm tired. You wait. You know how long it's gonna be before you guys get another ring? It's gonna be so long.
I know.
You're going back. You're going.
So
you're
long.
going. You're going back to the what's his name? Drew Bledsoe days.
The drought begins.
Yeah, I know.
But you had a good run. I'm proud of your
Yeah.
run.
We can't complain about that.
You
How come we-
can. You had the best run. The only one to have a run like you is Kansas City Chiefs. I think at the end of the day, Mahomes, they go down greater than Brady.
No. Really?
I think so.
I don't know.
Watch
I saw Gronk on Jimmy Fallon the other night. It was funny. He was.
I'll
talking
never
about-
deny Mahomes' greatness. He
No,
is-
look, Tom Brady is awesome. No, he's a GOAT. And I'm a hater, but I give it up for people, for the greats. I give it up. That's how you know they're great. Even though I
Right.
hate you, I have to respect you. I respect Tom Brady. Like Kobe, I hated the Lakers.
Oh, I love.
I hated Kobe,
I know. Me
but
too.
I had to respect them.
Yeah.
And greats I respect because I know they do the work. So it's not about me liking or loving you. I gotta respect you, and that means more. Patrick Mahomes is just a lot more athletic and a lot more nimble and creative in that way, and physically that Brady wasn't. And he's a really, intelligent. He knows the game. He sees the floor. He knows his plays. He could look you off. The man's about to go win possibly his 5th Super Bowl in 7 years.
In a decade, yeah.
No, 4th, right?
That's what Rob said. Rob said
No, well, he's doing 3 back to back. He may go back
three
to back to back. Even Brady never did back to back to back.
No, it's the first time any team I think has done it 3 back to back.
If he wins this one, they're gonna start putting him up there they're gonna start looking to go, okay, that's the one that might be as great as Brady.
Yeah,
Without a doubt, it's hard not to. But yeah, you're
But
right.
he gotta win this one.
But I
There's
hope
no
the Eagles win. So
Right? There's never been a 3-peat, right?
I don't want them to win.
Never.
Yeah, never. Even the
Why you
Steelers
hating?
in the 70s, they won 2, they lost 1,
Yeah.
and then they won 2.
I think still got 5.
5 or
I think
4,
5.
5 or 6. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
Because I think Roethlisberger. We'll Google it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for Google.
right. I get my facts so quick.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be right back. I gotta look at the encyclopedia. Let me go look at my almanac, and I'll be right back.
Like someone texts you something, you have a split second to look it up. It makes you look smart. You're like, oh, it's this.
Yeah, if you want to get real detailed, go into Chat GT, and that. Woo, you look like a genius.
Yeah. And Perplexity. Try Perplexity.
Ooh, what's
better
that?
than ChatGPT.
I never heard of that.
It pulls sources from the internet. It cites what it says. You'll sound real smart.
Got you. Done.
Same thing. It's just a different.
Got you. Downloading as soon as we hang up.
Okay.
Perplexity. A word I would never use in my everyday vocabulary.
But well, I mean, we can let you go. We had a great time though.
All
We
right, brothers.
appreciate everything.
Yeah,
talking.
thank
We're looking
you.
forward to seeing you when you come
Yes,
in.
thank you so much.
All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate you. Have a
See you
great
in a
time.
month.
Can't wait to meet you in person.
See you at the cigar room.
Yeah, see you in the cigar, the
Bar
north
room
end.
in the north end.
In the north end.
The north end. Bye.